Yeah, good morning everyone and welcome to Retailing Management online classes. This is Dr. Mahesh M. Onjeri, Assistant Professor from Department of Management Studies, SDM College of Engineering and Technology, Dharwad. Okay, so dear students, now we are learning the second element of retail mix, merchandise assortment. Okay, so there are two chapters related to this. So the chapter number 12 we just completed. Okay, so that is the merchandise management planning process. And the stage 6 in the merchandise management planning process, which we briefly considered, okay, is separately discussed in chapter number 13, merchandise buying. Okay, so or buying merchandise. So I hope you are familiar with that term now, merchandise. Merchandise are the goods that are kept for sale in the retail store. Okay, so and the more terminologies of retailing management you capture and you use them into your communication during group discussion or personal interview, the better are the chances of your selection. Okay, during the selection process. Okay, so now let me share screen and go to the PowerPoint slides. Yeah, I have news also. See, I keep on telling you every day. Okay, you can have news actually. Yeah, students, can you see the PowerPoint slides?
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you. So I'll just take a quick recap of what we were learning. So a related chapter to merchandise management, buying merchandise, separately discussed in chapter number 13. So first we learned about when the retail firm wants to purchase merchandise from vendors or from manufacturers, they will have two alternatives, national brands and private label brands. I hope by this time the concept is clear to you. And the private brands or private labels are further classified into premium, copycat, exclusive brands, and generic brands. These are actually strategies. If a company wants to go ahead with a private label, so which type of private brand the retail firm should develop? Okay, again, it depends on the target market. Then how the comparison or evaluation of national brands and private labels based on which a retailer may decide, okay, whether to sell national brands or private labels or a combination of both. Okay, so we'll now continue. Buying national brand merchandise and buying private label merchandise. Okay, so how, what is the procedure and how a retail firm goes ahead and purchases national brand merchandise? So I repeat again, national brand merchandise. When I say in case of apparels, for example, Alan Solly, Blackberries, or Levi's, okay, Jockey. These all are national brands. Adidas, Nike, Reebok, okay. And in case of food and grocery like Maggie noodles, Ippy noodles, right? Okay, so or toilet cleaners like Harpic, floor cleaner like Lysol, okay, or Vim drops in case of utensil cleaning. So these all are national brands. Okay, then for most of these there are private labels as well. I hope you understand the difference. So while buying the national brand merchandise, buying decision for fashion apparel or accessories. So first we'll discuss in one part of the slide, we'll discuss the buying decision for fashion apparel or fashion accessories. So generally a retailer buys fashion merchandise 5 to 6 times a year. Okay. So I'll compare here. Compare to the staple merchandise. Staple merchandise, food and grocery is a good example of staple merchandise. Okay, this is purchased less frequently. Food and merchandise excluding fruits and vegetables. Excluding fruits and vegetables. I'm talking about packaged consumer goods or FMCG goods or staple goods. Okay. So compared to staple goods, the fashion apparel and accessories are purchased more frequently. See, it is because fashion, okay, has a limited lifetime, product life cycle, and a new fashion keeps on coming into market, which makes the older fashion obsolete. That is the reason why the fashion merchandise is purchased more frequently compared to staples. Like, see, for example, like Ippy noodles, say for example, or for cereals and pulses, wheat, lentil, sugar. Okay, you cannot buy in bulk to avail the discounts. Okay, if you buy the fashion apparels in bulk, okay, for example, let us say winter, now winter is ahead, winter wear will be purchased by apparel retailers, maybe jackets, woolen clothes, thermal wear, okay, and so on. Because you are getting discount, are you going to purchase 3 years stock in advance? No. Because once winter is over, the sales for these winter clothes will automatically come down and it will become zero during summer. Okay, then many months before delivery. Okay, see, since the merchandise is purchased, okay, during particular part of the year, okay, and also sold for few months within a year, okay, the order is given many months before delivery so that the manufacturer can produce, schedule his production, arrange for the procurement of raw materials, and keep ready to produce to deliver the retail firm when it requires. Withhold open to buy system for new items with fashion change. So among fashion apparels, okay, those apparels or accessories which have very shorter product life cycle, where the fashion changes very quickly. Okay, so for such products, okay, the manager uses open to buy system. So for the fashion, for the new items with the fashion change, the company applies open to buy system. There will be a separate budget for such items, new items with fashion change, and they decide on the purchase frequency, and they review how much is spent from the budget and how much is remaining to spend. That is how they control the buying of fashion apparel and accessories. Okay, so it is slightly complicated compared to buying staple merchandise. Staple merchandise is food and grocery. Okay, so I repeat, food and grocery means a packaged consumer goods or FMCG goods. Do not include fruits and vegetables. Okay, but they have to be purchased more frequently, maybe every week or twice in a week. Vegetables, especially twice in a week or maybe more frequently. So leave fruits and vegetables and think about the rest all that is available in a supermarket or hypermarket. So that was the food and grocery staple merchandise we are talking. It is purchased less frequently. See, because they will have a longer, okay, expiry dates, okay, and they are purchased regularly, okay, by the consumers, purchased and consumed regularly, and they have been purchased throughout the year. I hope you understand. Soap, shampoo, toothpaste. Will you buy only in summer? No. We buy them in monsoon, summer, as well as in winter. Okay. So these staple merchandise are purchased less frequently because the retail firm places order for a large quantity to avail quantity discounts, and you can buy them and store them. Okay. So company's profit margins will be higher. And the replenishment is continuous. Means if you think about a supermarket or even a kirana store, the products like soap, shampoo, toothpaste, sunflower oil, see, they continuously keep moving in the store, and the retailers keep ordering them from the distributors. In case of organized retail stores like the supermarkets and hypermarkets, okay, they keep on ordering to their distribution centers. I see in Reliance Fresh and more supermarket in Dharwad, every day the delivery truck comes from distribution center. Every day the delivery truck comes and delivers merchandise to each store. So we call it continuous replenishment. Okay, so one simple thing like buying fashion apparel is slightly complicated compared to buying staple merchandise. We have already considered the characteristics of fashion merchandise and staple merchandise. Okay, then next part is the developing and sourcing private label merchandise. Okay, so now national brands are manufactured by other companies and sold to retail firms like HUL manufactures. Okay, for example, Surf Excel, okay, Lux soap, and they manufacture and they sell to Reliance Retail, Aditya Birla Retail, and so on. But in case of private labels, they are developed and sourced by the retailer itself. So what is that process? Okay, so let's learn. So developing and sourcing private label merchandise. See, I hope at this point in time you should have clarity on what is a private label and what is a national brand. More than 10 times might have already explained to you what is a national brand and what is a private label with examples. Still, if you are confused, okay, only you can be blamed. Or I keep on asking you if you have any doubts, any questions, okay, twice in every class. At least during that you can ask whatever the smallest question is, or maybe 20 times I might have explained. If you are not understood, still you can ask. I encourage. So first is developing and sourcing a private label in-house. Okay, if you can recall, during the interview of Mr. Kishore Biani in 2019 Retail Summit, okay, so what he mentioned that future retail has about 40 manufacturing units. So that is what is called in-house. I repeat, developing and sourcing the products by the retailer itself is called as in-house. The best example is was now, okay, future retail, which had about 40 manufacturing units. They used to develop and source their own private labels. They did not outsource it to other company. Okay, so what is the meaning of outsource? I will tell later. Large retailers like the Gap, okay, or in India future retail it was, then now it is Reliance Retail, okay, have divisions specialized in identifying trends, designing and specifying products. So identifying trends means, okay, even if you consider apparel for example, so what is the new okay fashion that is a trending in the market, okay, so that is identified. There will be employees in the organization, marketing research for example, so they identify the trends. So what is new in fashion? Okay, then they will also have designers like Soch for example, okay, they have their own designers, so they design the apparels, okay, and very specifically they choose and develop those products. So everything is done in house. So because a company has appointed, created these departments, marketing, research, design and production, and identifying the new product or trend, then designing the product and manufacturing, all happens in inside the company. Okay, so some companies may have all the facilities in house, like identifying the new product, that is the research and development, designing and manufacturing. But some companies, they may only identify the trends, design the product and specify what products to manufacture, and only manufacturing, I repeat, only manufacturing they will outsource. They will give it to outside contract manufacturers. Okay, so try to understand. Say for example, in Hubbali there is a company called, I don't know whether you have visited, LVT Industries. LVT Industries. Have you visited, students? Okay, just a minute. Yes, students, whether it was your batch that visited LVT Industries?
No, sir.
Okay,
No,
okay.
sir.
Yeah, it's okay. But you have heard, right? So LVT Industry, what product they manufacture is Parle-G biscuits. Okay, Parle-G biscuits they manufacture. Okay, but do you think LVT Industry has the have prepared the formula of Parle biscuits? No, they receive the formula from the company, ingredients from the company. Their only job is construct a factory, set up machines, hire employees, and manufacture according to the instructions of Parle company. Okay, so that is called
Sir, we
manufacturing.
visited, sir. Sorry.
Okay. So what
But
you
we
saw?
didn't
Hmm.
use LV industries.
LV, yes, sir.
Which one you visited?
Sir, Parle factory only, sir. But we didn't know that.
Where? Hubballi, right?
In Hubli, yes, sir.
It is not a Parle factory. It is LVT Industries. Owner is different.
Contracted place,
It
yes,
is
sir.
not owned by. It is not owned by Parle company. But in that
We didn't.
factory, you are not aware. Okay. So please know that it is not Parle factory. It is not owned by Parle company. Okay. So LVT Industries is a separate private company, and okay, they manufacture Parle biscuit on contract. Okay, for Parle company. I hope you understood. So that way, even in retailing, Products are developed, designed, and specified by the retailer, but only manufacturing as per the instructions of the retailer are manufactured by outsiders. Okay, then monitoring, managing manufacturing conditions and product quality is a challenge for a retail firm. Okay, in this case, when they select outside manufacturers, there are retailers, okay, who have even manufacturing units as specified by Mr. Kishore Biani. Okay, so once you design a product, develop a product, and specify the manufacturers, okay, how to manufacture and what to manufacture, then the retailer has to monitor the manufacturing. Okay, so that there is a coordination and there is a clarity between the retail firm and its contract manufacturers. So they need to appoint some of their employees in the selected manufacturers plants who will monitor. Okay, who will monitor the manufacturing, whether the contract manufacturer is producing the product exactly according to the specifications of the retail firm. And then managing manufacturing conditions. So what are the manufacturing conditions in the factory where they are getting it done? Okay, so those conditions have to be looked into, and as well definitely the product quality. Okay, so if you can recall the guest lecture of Dr. Jay Krishnan, yes, from SDM IMD Mysuru, what he mentioned. Okay, so there are many designer brands like Prada, Prada, okay, Prada, Gucci, okay, so I have exclusive retail stores in India. Okay, but one of the difficult conditions set by government of India is that they have to procure minimum 30% of their merchandise from the local manufacturers. Okay, so these designer brands have country of origin like Italy, for example, France, for example. Okay, and the rich people purchase in India. Okay, these are branded designer wares. And but if they are manufactured in India, okay, that brand will lose its country of origin image. Okay, and also product quality cannot be assured. Okay, so these are the challenges, okay, when you contract manufacturing. Then there is one more way to develop and source private labels. Those companies which have factories, research and development department, marketing research firms, okay, you acquire such a company, that's it. Okay, there will be many companies with excellent research and development capabilities, excellent production capacities, okay, modern technology. You acquire such company. Okay, so everything will be there. R&D will be there, factories will be there, machineries will be there, employees will be there, and it will become your company, and the developing and sourcing of private labels can be done again in-house. So by way of acquiring the companies that have capacity in research and development and production. And the third option of developing and sourcing private label is totally outsource. See, there are companies that will identify the trends, means that will identify new products. They will design the product and they will develop the product, as well as they will manufacture the product on behalf of a retailer. Okay, so that is called outsourcing, or I could just slightly distinguish, I'll say total outsourcing. Okay, the retailer will only pay the charges, that's it. Product identification, designing, development, production, everything will be done by a third party, outside company. There are such companies as well. Okay, so these are the ways in which okay, private labels can be developed and sourced. Okay, that is in-house, acquisition, and outsource method. Okay, so just let me check. Okay, so any questions so far? Yes, students, any questions so far?
No, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay, see, there is some problem with my phone today, so I cannot continue the class on phone, over phone. It is not getting charged.
Yes, sir.
So I will take attendance first. In the remaining time, I would like to read out a news. Okay. So those who I can see, I will mark their attendance. If I call you, let's say, for example, if I say Divya present, again, don't give attendance. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Aditya. I cannot see him. Absent. Akshata. She is also absent.
No, sir. Present.
Present. See, I repeat again my instruction. If I use two words like Divya present, then you don't call. Only name if I call, you have to answer. Huh? I hope you understood this time. So Akshata present. Akshay Pujari present. Akshay Koradkeri.
Present, sir.
Ankita. I cannot see her. Absent.
Sir, she is present.
She's present. Why they are not answering? Why they are getting confused? See, students, written and oral instructions, that is what you have to follow in the company.
Sir, present, sir.
Okay. If you cannot understand what is being told to you or
Sir, Ankita present, sir.
yeah, I'm getting. Please wait. Okay. So if you are not able to understand the communication from your superiors in the company, okay, or some written instructions will be given to you, emails will come to you, you have to read whole email. Sometimes will be 2-3 pages. Read and do your work. Okay, then you will fail in the organization. Not only in that, later when you get married, if you are not able to understand what your wife is speaking or a girl, what your husband and in-laws are speaking, okay, that is where problems create. And please, everyone, I have sent you instructions, guidelines, okay, for the retailing assignment 1, CTA 1 and CTA 2. Without reading, do not proceed. And today is the day to finalize your team and give your team names to Sharon. Only today. Okay, and there is a schedule also according to which you have to work. Please read everything, create your team, and start working. After reading what you don't understand, call me and get it clarified. So that is how companies work. Same way I am training you. So number 5, Ankita is present. Anusha.
Present, sir.
Apeksha.
Present, sir.
Yeah. Ashutosh. Absent.
Yes, sir. Today he
Okay.
will attend.
Yeah, no problem. Prasad. Present.
Yes, sir.
Supriya.
Absent, sir.
Yeah, absent. Divya present. Gautam
Present, sir.
present. Hanmant Rai.
Yes, sir.
What about Guru Raj?
Sir, he is
Absent.
absent.
Okay, Bhimaya
Present, sir.
Yeah. Kalaya. No, he's not
He's
there.
No, he's there, sir.
He's there. Karthik.
Yes, sir.
Manjur.
Yes, sir.
Manoj. No, he's there. Okay. Meghna Kalburgi.
Present, sir.
Yeah. Meghna Lokhande.
Present, sir.
Nandan. Present.
Present, sir.
Yeah, Nikita,
Present, sir.
Pradeep.
Yes, sir.
Pradeep is present. Pradeep, there is there are two assignments, for join
Yes.
any team and complete the assignment.
Okay, sir.
Pramod, absent again.
He's up. He's
Sharan,
absent.
you please tell Pramod, he is hardly attend any class regarding the CTA 1 and CTA 2.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Pranjali
Yes.
is present.
Present, sir.
Prashant,
Present, sir.
okay, still I think the meeting will get over, but let me keep a check. Prema present.
Present, sir.
Rahul present. Ram is present.
Present, sir.
Yeah. Rohit,
Yes, sir.
Varsha is present. Samuel,
Yes, sir.
Was there, sir.
what about Samuel?
Yes, sir. She is
Present.
Samuel,
Yes, sir.
present, sir.
Yeah.
Present, sir.
Sharan present. Shruti present. Shweta Kalker is there.
Present, sir.
Yeah. Snehal
absent, sir.
absent. Then Sudarshan,
Yes, sir.
Sudha,
Present, sir.
yeah, Suman,